What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, November 29th, 2016, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Another classic Star Wars villain may be returning in Rogue One. Rogue One, a Star Wars story, released a new TV spot trailer centered on Darth Vader that also appeared to feature Grand Moff Tarkin. The preview shows a glimpse of a person resembling Tarkin watching the Death Star be assembled. Late actor Peter Cushing played the role in Star Wars in 1977, while Wayne Pig Graham briefly appeared as the character in Revenge of the Sith in 2005. Cushing died at the age of 81 in 1994, but Tarkin has long been rumored to appear in Rogue One. Executive producer and visual supervisor John Knoll hinted at new technologies in a recent interview with Entertainment Weekly. He says, "I have to tread lightly there because some of the fun bits of innovation are stuff that I've been asked not to talk about yet. You know, we want to hold that back." Rogue One is a standalone film that takes place after Revenge of the Sith and before Star Wars. The movie is directed by Garth Edwards and stars Felicity Jones, Diego Luna, and Ben Mendelsohn. Zootopia has been nominated for a leading 11 Annie Awards, the International Animated Film Society Hollywood announced Monday. Following close behind is Kubo and the Two Strings with 10 nods. Shortlisted for Best Animated Feature along with the aforementioned movies are Finding Dory, Kung Fu Panda 3, and Moana. Nominees for the organization's newest category for lower budget movies, Best Feature Independent, are Long Way North, Miss Hahusia, My Life as a Zucchini, The Red Turtle, and Your Name. Executive Director Frank Gladstone said in a statement, "Once again, this year has seen another increase in Annie submissions and a continuing broadening interest for not only the animation community but also the film industry in general. We are even mindful that the Annie Awards have become an early and welcome addition into the award season mainstream. The winners will be announced at a black and tie ceremony on February 4th at the UCLA's Royce Hall. The complete list of nominees can be viewed at annieawards.org/nominees. The Grand Budapest Hotel and the Royal Tenenbaums filmmaker Wes Anderson has created a 4-minute holiday short for the H&M clothing chain. With the Little Drummer Boy playing in the background, the mini-movie Come Together depicts Adrian Brody as H&M's Lion Winter Express train conductor Ralph, who has the lamentable task of announcing on December 25th that challenging weather and mechanical difficulties will delay their arrival so much that they will likely miss their Christmas plans. The camera then pans to the sad faces of the passengers, including a little boy, as they mop in their own compartments. The conductor invites them for a small complimentary Christmas brunch, including chocolate-flavored hot beverage with whipped topping. In 20 minutes, and Ralph calmly contacts the station manager to request supplies. Moments later, leaning out to the train window and using a hook to grab a mail bag and an evergreen tree as they pass the platform. The screen reads 19 minutes later, and all of the passengers are seen filling out their rooms, presumably wearing H&M clothing and heading to brunch. The music switches to John Lennon's Happy Christmas, War is Over, as the group gathers in a beautifully festooned dining room with the little boy the last to arrive. Ralph places a Santa hat on the boy's head, and the child helps place a star on the tree. The clip ends with the boy drinking a cup of hot cocoa and everyone smiling. A message accompanying the video on YouTube reads, "Discover the H&M Christmas 2016 collection and see the new film directed by Wes Anderson starring Adrian Brody." Brody and Anderson previously collaborated on the 2007 train-themed dramedy, The Darjeeling Limited. Daniel Breaux and Luke Evans have landed the lead role in TNT's adaptation of Caleb Carr's novel The Alienist, which is expected to premiere in late 2017. Breaux will play forensic psychologist Dr. Laszlo Kreisler in the psychological thriller, while Evans will play reporter John Moore. The men will team up to investigate a series of brutal murders in New York during the late 19th century, a press release noted. The television drama is to be directed and executive produced by Jacob Verbergen. It will be filmed in Budapest early next year. The synopsis reads, when a series of haunting, gruesome murders of boy prostitutes grips the city, newly appointed police commissioner Theodore Roosevelt calls upon criminal psychologist aka alienist Dr. Laszlo Chrysler, played by Brohl, and newspaper reporter John Moore, played by Evans, to conduct the investigation in secret. They are aided by a makeshift crew of singular characters, among them the intrepid Sarah Howard, a young secretary on Roosevelt's staff who was determined to become the first female police detective in New York City. Using the emerging disciplines of psychology and early forensics investigation techniques, this band of social outsiders tracks down one of New York City's first serial killers. James Marsden was thrilled to meet his celebrity crush Helen Mirren. The 43-year-old actor got a kiss from the 71-year-old actress on Monday's episode of The Ellen DeGeneres Show after admitting to a massive crush on the Collateral Beauty star. Marsden gushed prior to Mirren's appearance on stage, "I just love her, I do. I've had a massive crush on her for years." He also admits, "I was on a flight with her once to Rome, and when I got off the flight, I followed her to the baggage claim, and in a very voyeuristic, creepy way, I took a photo of her while she was walking. I was avoiding seeing her backstage because I didn't want her to know I was stalking her." Marsden was last linked to British singer Emma Diamond, aka Eddie, while Mirren has been married to director Taylor Hackford since 1997. The actress called Hackford the love of her life during an appearance on the Today Show in March. She says the great thing about finding a partnership later on is that you recognize it, the partnership level of this relationship, as much as the love and the lust and all the rest of it. Marsden also discussed his series Westworld on Ellen. The HBO sci-fi western thriller is based on the 1973 movie of the same name and co-stars Evan Rachel Wood, Thandie Newton, and Jeffrey Wright. The actor says it takes place in a futuristic theme park where paying guests can go and immerse themselves in a virtual reality, essentially of a Wild West town that's inhabited by robots that are virtually indistinguishable from human beings. You can go and live out your most adventurous fantasies or your darkest fantasies or whatever without any rules or repercussions. Westworld airs Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and was renewed this month for a second season. Marsden will also star in the movie Shock and Awe with Jessica Biel, while Mirren is slated for Collateral Beauty with Will Smith. Prince William stands by brother Prince Harry's plea for Meghan Markle's privacy. The 34-year-old royal issued a statement through Kensington Palace on Saturday after Prince Harry confirmed his relationship with Markle and called for the public to stop harassing the actress. Kensington Palace told Us Weekly, the Duke of Cambridge absolutely understands the situation concerning privacy and supports the need for Prince Harry to support those closest to him. The Mirror had reported earlier in the day that Prince William was deeply unhappy with Prince Harry's unconventional choice to address his private life. Prince Harry released a statement through Kensington Palace on November 8th after Markle was subjected to a wave of abuse and harassment following rumors of their relationship. Source told The Telegraph they don't issue statements like that without talking to each other, and they talked about the Meghan Markle statement extensively in advance of being put out. An insider added the Duke was as alarmed as anyone about what was happening with Meghan. No one wanted to have put that statement out, but over the course of one weekend, things escalated to the extent that Prince Harry felt he had to act. Prince Harry and Markle, a 35-year-old American actress known for playing Rachel Zane on Suits, were first linked in October. The Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, Gaston Brown, left Prince Harry red-faced last week after he invited him to spend his prospective honeymoon in the Caribbean. Brown told the royal in front of 300 guests, "And I am told there may be a new princess, and I just want to say that should make the decision to honeymoon, then Antigua and Barbuda wants to welcome you." Ariel Winter and actor Levi Meaden are going public with their relationship. Meaden's rep confirmed to E! News on Sunday that the 18-year-old actress and 29-year-old actor are seeing each other after Winter and Meaden were spot kissing and holding hands the day previous. Winter and Meaden got close Saturday after a date to the Los Angeles County Museum of Art. The actress revealed on Snapchat that their date didn't go according to plan while sharing several posts with her beau. She says, "We came to LACMA to see the Guillermo del Toro exhibit, and it was closed, and now it's pouring rain, and we're stuck in it, and we're parked far." Winter and Meaden were first linked in November after a tropical getaway to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. The actress had told Entertainment Tonight the month previous that she was enjoying being single. She said, "At the time, I'm chilling. I'm single Pringle. I've just been spending a lot of time with my friends, which is really, really nice." The star also added, "It's just nice to be able to find yourself and be alone and spend that time really like learning to have it just be you instead of being codependent." Winter split from boyfriend Laurent Claude Godet in June after 2 years of dating. She is best known for playing Alex Dunphy on Modern Family, while Meaden plays Matt Copeland on Aftermath. Lady Gaga is providing more insight into her split from fiancé Taylor Kinney. The 30-year-old singer discussed her deep and full approach to love on CBS Sunday Morning following the end of her engagement to the 35-year-old actor. Gaga said, "I think women love very hard. We love men. We just love with everything we have. And sometimes I don't know that love is met with the type of dignity that we wish it would be met with." She explained, "We're not trying to make you less of a man. We just want you to love us as deeply and as wholesomely and as fully as we love you." Lady Gaga and Kinney met on the set of the singer's You and I music video in 2011 and got engaged in February 2015. Gaga confirmed in July that she and Kinney have been taking a break. Blair told the Howard Stern show that she and the actor remain close. She said in October, "I'm actually very close to Taylor. He's been my lover and my friend for a really long time. He's been so supportive of my album Joanne, and I support him on his show Chicago Fire." The star added, "I hate to sound like a hippie, but I kind of am one, and so is he. We love each other, that's it. It's just about life changes, and we all go through different stages, and we're focusing on different things." Gaga is focusing on her career following the release of Joanne in October. She will perform at the 2016 Victoria's Secret fashion show in December and reportedly plays Donatella Versace in American Crime Story Season 3. In a related story, Kendall Jenner and Bella Hadid are in Paris to prepare for the 2016 Victoria's Secret fashion show. Jenner, 21, and Hadid, 20, and other models arrived in the City of Light ahead of the annual event, which will take place Wednesday and air on December 5th on CBS. Jenner shared a photo of herself with Hadid, Lily Donaldson, and Joanne Smalls prior to their flight, writing, "We're off." The foursome wore jeans and pink t-shirts embezzled with Victoria's Secret Paris 2016. Source told E! News, "Kendall is so excited to be in the VS show this year." Jenner walked in the Victoria's Secret fashion show for the first time in 2015 alongside Hadid's sister Gigi Hadid, who will also appear in the 2016 show. Bella announced in October that she will make her own debut this year in this year's show. She wrote on Instagram to her 7.8 million followers, "I can't believe it. There's no better feeling than being confirmed for the Victoria's Secret fashion show." The star also added, "What a dream come true. I feel so appreciative and excited. Thank you for this opportunity to walk next to some of the most inspiring and incredible women in the world." Insiders told E! News that some of Jenner's family members are expected to attend the show, but not her half-sister Kim Kardashian, who was robbed on October 2nd in Paris. Victoria's Secret fashion show executive producer Monica Mitro recently told Entertainment Tonight that security at the show will be high. She says, "There's a lot of security because it's a high-profile event. We have the musical artists, we have the models, we have the audience. We always have very tight security." Naomi Watts says her split from Liev Schreiber was initially a scary transition. The 48-year-old English actress broke her silence in an interview with the Daily Telegraph Australia after separating from Schreiber after 2 children and 11 years together. Watts says, I feel like I'm in a good place in my life, and I want to make sure my kids are healthy, my kids are happy, and things are going to go well. Those are my hopes for me and for all of us." She later added, "I feel whether you're famous or not, transitions are scary for anyone. I feel like change is always scary, but that's only because transition for anyone is new, and you wonder how things are going to go." Watts and Schreiber have co-starred in several movies together, including The Painted Veil and The Bleeder, and share 2 sons, 9-year-old Alexander and 7-year-old Samuel. The couple announced their split in a joint statement in September. The pair said, "Over the past few months, we've come to the conclusion that the best way forward for us as a family is to separate as a couple. It is with great love, respect, and friendship in our hearts that we look forward to raising our children together and exploring this new phase of our relationship. While we appreciate your curiosity and support, we ask the press to be mindful of our children and respect their right to privacy." Watts showed her support for Schreiber in October by attending the opening of his Broadway play Liaison Dangereuse. She will star on the new Netflix series Gypsy and also appear on Showtime's revival of Twin Peaks. The Newsroom alum Alison Pill is a first-time mom. 31-year-old Canadian actress announced Friday on Instagram that she and husband Joshua Leonard welcomed daughter Wilder Grace on November 19th. Pill captioned a photo of herself with Leonard and their daughter, "So much to be thankful for. Wilder Grace Leonard, born November 19th, 2016. She added from the Thornton Wilder play Our Town, "Oh, Earth, you're too wonderful for anybody to realize you. Do human beings ever realize life while they live it? Every minute." Pill, who celebrated her birthday Sunday, married Leonard in May 2015 after a 4-month engagement. The couple announced in July that they were expecting their first child. The actress wrote at the time, "This is happening, baby lady 2016." Leonard, a 41-year-old actor known for the Blair Witch Project, added on his own account, "Psst, coming this November, it's a girl." Pill is known for playing Maggie Jordan on The Newsroom and since portrayed Will Warren on The Family. She'll next appear in the movie Goon, Last of the Enforcers with Sean William Scott. Stranger Things actress Miley Bobby Brown belted out her Starbucks order Adele style while out with her dad. The actress, who plays 11 on the Netflix original, posted a video on Friday with the caption, "Adventures at Starbucks with my daddy, #hello from the upside down, #keep calm, I'm parked, #father and daughter banter at Adele." To the tune of Adele's hit Hello, she sings, "Can I have a venti latte and a caramel frappuccino? Oh, please." At the end of the video, she sings Hello from the upside down in reference to Stranger Things. This is not the first time the actress has shown her vocal talents. She performed Uptown Funk with Gaten Masterzano and Caleb McLaughlin, who played Dustin Lucas on Stranger Things at the 2016 Primetime Emmy Awards, and rapped Nicki Minaj's verse of Monster on The Tonight Show in September. New couple, Joe Jonas and Game of Thrones star Sophie Turner, posed for fun pics in a photo booth at a friend's wedding in Malibu, California on Sunday. The new couple posted with a group of friends, including Joe's brother Nick Jonas, at the wedding. Nick posted the photo booth pictures on Instagram with a caption about last night, Table 5 Madness, #RP at Paris Carney. Joe posted a photo with his 24-year-old brother and friends with the caption, Bros. 27-year-old dance star and the 20-year-old actress who plays Sansa on the HBO hit series sparked dating rumors when they were seen kissing at a Kings of Leon concert in November. Australian rapper Iggy Azalea has taken to social media to wish her plastic surgeon happy birthday. The rapper wrote on Instagram Sunday, alongside a photo of herself and Dr. Ashkan Gavambi of Beverly Hills inside his office, "Happy birthday at Dr. Gavambi. It might seem obvious. I hold the man I owe my fabulous nose and breasts to in high regards." She also continued by writing, "But vanity aside, Ash, you're hilarious as hell, talented, eclectic, a progressive thinker, and someone who supports women in their choice to do what they want with their own bodies. Tons of men don't share that sentiment." And she also wrote, "So cheers to you. I'm proud to call you my friend." Azalea has been open before about her plastic surgery, admitting in August of 2015 that she'd gotten a nose job and that denying it would be lame. She said at the time, "I don't think you should be ashamed if you made a change to yourself, which is why I've spoken about the changes I've made, like with my breasts. It's no easy feat to live with your flaws and accept yourself, and it's no easy feat to change yourself. Either way you look at it, it's a tough journey." The 26-year-old last made headlines when she and boyfriend French Montana were accused of animal cruelty after they posed with an elephant on Instagram in Montana's backyard for his birthday. For the 7th year in a row, Jennifer Nettles will host a star-studded CMA Country Christmas special, which will air on Tuesday night. Country luminaries and pop stars include Kelsa Ballerini, Brad Paisley, Kelly Clarkson, Trisha Yearwood, Rascal Flatts, Andra Day, Sarah McLachlan, Loretta Lynn, and more are going to be performing on the festive show. Nettles thinks this year's show will be the best because many of the artists, including herself, put out Christmas albums this year. She says it's people wanting to come and celebrate these albums that they've made. And so this year we have a great crop of artists who have put out records this year. Everybody from Casey Musgraves to Brett Eldridge to Chris Young. So it will be a very, I think, a filled out show this year because of that. This year the show will feature duets by Jennifer Nettles and Andrea Day and Brad Paisley and Chris Young. CMA's Country Christmas airs 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday night on ABC. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1975, the Silver Convention earned a #1 pop hit with Fly Robin Fly. The following scenario might sound familiar. A pair of German music producers cut a record with hired studio musicians and release it under the name of a fictitious group. The record becomes an international dance hit, and suddenly the world wants to see the artist behind it, live and in person. So people who are hired to play the role, who, though they had nothing to do with creating the hit, looks good on stage and are skilled dancers. While this scenario played out in 1989-1990 with the group Milli Vanilli, the eventual exposure of the deception caused an international uproar. But when it happened the first time around in the mid-70s, nobody seemed to care. In that first case, the group in question was Silver Convention, a disco trio portrayed by three attractive female singers who never sang a single note on the song Fly Robin Fly, which became a #1 pop hit in the United States on this date in 1975. The Silver Convention, the Deception, was born in Munich, Germany, a mid-70s hotbed of dance music production, whose most famous exports would be Queen of Disco, Donna Summer, and the super producer Giorgio Moroder. But before that pair rose to fame in 1978, a pair named Sylvester Levay and Michael Kunitz went into the studio in early 1975 and created a European disco hit called Save Me, using a trio of hired female background singers to lay down the vocals. Released under the name The Silver Convention, Save Me was a big enough hit to lead to a contract for an entire album. Using the same hired talent, LeVay and Kunitz released and recorded the song Fly Robin Fly, originally intended to be called Run Rabbit Run, which, to their great surprise, crossed the Atlantic first to the American dance clubs and then to the American pop radio. As Fly Robin Fly flew up the charts in the fall of 1975, booking requests for live appearances began building up, forcing LeVay and Kunitz to come up with a group to front their creation. Unable to come to terms with their original hired singers, LeVay and Kunitz hired Penny McLean, Linda Thompson, and Ramona Wolf to become Silver Convention. While the parallels to the Milli Vanilli story are striking, attractive performers put forward as Silver Convention not only looked the part in their sequenced disco dress, but they could actually sing their hit in live performances, something the attractive gentlemen who comprise of Milli Vanilli could not do. In fact, McLean, Thompson, and Wolf are the actual voices on the Silver Convention's other American hit, Get Up and Boogie, which climbed as high as #2 on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts in the summer of 1976. Also on this date in 1981, Natalie Wood, who starred in such movies as Rebel Without a Cause and West Side Story, drowns in a boating accident near California's Catalina Island. She was 43 years old. Born on July 20th, 1938 in San Francisco, California, Wood began her acting career as a child. She gained acclaim for a role as Susan Walker, the little girl who doubts the existence of Santa Claus in Miracle on 34th Street in 1947. As a teenager, Wood went on to play James Dean's girlfriend in Rebel Without a Cause in 1955, for which she received a Best Supporting Actress Oscar nomination. She also earned Best Actress Academy Award nominations for her performances in Splendor in the Grass in 1961 with Warren Beatty and Love with the Proper Stranger in 1963 with Steve McQueen. Wood's film credits also include West Side Story in 1961, the winner of 10 Oscars, in which she played the lead role of Maria. Gypsy in 1962, which was based on the hit Broadway musical of the same name and co-star Rosalind Russell and Carl Malden. The Great Race in 1965 with Jack Lemmon and Tony Curtis. Inside Daisy Clover in 1966 with Christopher Plummer and Robert Redford. And Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice in 1969 with Robert Culp, Elliot Gould, and Diane Cannon. Wood was twice married to the actor Robert Wagner from 1957 to 1962 and from 1974 to the time of her death. On the night of November 29, 1981, the dark-haired beauty was with her husband on their yacht, the Splendor, which was moored off Santa Catalina near Los Angeles. On the yacht was the actor Christopher Walken, who at the time was making the movie Brainstorm with Wood. Neither Wagner or Walken saw what happened to Wood that night, but it was believed she somehow slipped overboard while untying a dinghy attached to the boat. Her body was found in the early hours of the following morning. Brainstorm, Woods' final film, was released in theaters in 1983. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, November 29th, 2016. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.